prior to delving into the declaration, it is essential to understand which chemical, the massive hadron gas petals. CERN's Collider LHC is a 17-meter, a superconducting magnet ring or the largest and most remarkable atom in the world. Smasher IT deals with the pinnacle of human, to be honest, logical achievement. It has such immense strength that it effectively replicates the real conditions of the introduction of the universe to the world. But was this device designed to unlock the universe's mystery, lead the path to something that is unquestionably more depressing? CERN, which was founded in 1954, is among the highest in the globe. Examination correlations with 23 parts, states and a large number of researchers. A hub for collaboration and advancement. CERN's flagship project is the LHC, although it's only a single component of an enormous gas pedal and trial organization. Imagine a circuit that isn't used by cars or horses but for subatomic particles in an ability test and endurance against the LHC, and space itself accelerates protons to almost the speed of light that sends them on a path of impact. That mimics the universe's energy. When the massive explosion occurred, the multiple temperatures are created during accidents, more seductive than the heart of the numerous magnets in the sun direct the protons throughout their journey during various cooling frameworks maintain the magnets at lower temperatures than the LHC's space bars are constructed to collide in 4 locations around the gas pedal ring that matches the 4 molecule finders locations. CMS Alice and LHCb each fill up the chartbook, a unique urge to investigate different areas of physical science and molecules collectively. They serve as enormous cameras that capture some of these effects that researchers then search through the rubble, seeking signs of the subtly elevated boson, sometimes referred to as the God molecule, and more occurrences that provide clues to the basic components of the cosmos. Via focusing on the microcosm, we learn more about the universe, but with every response comes a new question, and every discovery presents a new obstacle. The LHC is more than simply a science tool, which serves as an example of human. It embodies innovation and curiosity, our constant pursuit of knowledge and our want to comprehend the essential forces forming our cosmos. But as we stretch the boundaries of what we know is necessary, additionally, take into account the moral and existential questions that come up. What are the dangers of investigating the unknown? Could our pursuit of knowledge unintentionally release powers that we cannot authority inside CERN's hallowed halls, where human boundaries comprehension is continuously pushed? A new discovery has surfaced that sends a chill the backs of even the most experienced researcher. Brian Cox, a former CERN researcher and prominent voice in particle physics, a recent declaration that has left the globe in two. Cox's remarks filled me with terror and fascination, resound with eerie clarity. The objective, the Large Hadron Collider at CERN, aims to recreate a little Big Bang. You heard right. Yes, a little replica of the actual occasion that gave rise to our cosmos. Also, physicists provided more details on the consequences of this objective that emphasize the remarkable potential of the LHC for revolutionary findings, such as revealing the Higgs boson secrets and investigating the enigmatic dark matter, material that makes up a substantial part of the universe that you can picture, using the capacity to create, the power to call out the universe's fundamental soul. The prospect is alluring, but one perilous. The little Big Bang is not an abstract idea, rather, it's a physical reality within the LHC. The raw energy, pressures, and temperatures all replicate the circumstances of the beginning of the cosmos. Is similar to standing at the beginning of written history, observing the beginning of life itself, but with great authority comes accountability, and there is a question: what if anything goes wrong? Russian scientist Anat was incorrect in 1978. A catastrophe that Bugorsky had to deal with forever. Changed his life when he was engaged in the Institute for U-70 synchrotron. Russia's high-energy physics. Error resulted in his head. Unintentionally cross a proton's path. The beam has an unimaginable. His cranium was filled with intensity, going into his head's back and escaping via Bugorsky's nose. His encounter was remarkable. He saw shine more brilliantly than 1,000 suns, yet felt no discomfort, and the route of the beam left it a path of devastation blazing through bone and tissue, yet he stayed aware and even made their way to a clinic on foot. The results of therapy were both. The beam generated both fascination and horror. Localized tissue death that results in one ear's hearing loss and partial, remarkable paralysis of his face. Intellectual capacity was unaffected, and he carried on with his scientific work. This is not only a personal event, tragedy, but a warning story that highlights the tremendous power and possible particle risk, accelerates an atom's risks. Smashers such as the LHC should not be used. Minimally the possibility of unexpected responses or the control of the very fabric of reality itself is authentic. Issues brought up by some in the scientific community, one of the most disturbing potentialities connected to the experiments conducted by the LHC are the result of black holes are microscopic black holes, space-time zones where gravity is so powerful enough to prevent even light from escaping. These mysterious beings hiding in our universe's shadows might, perhaps generated by the LHC. Even at the smallest level, such uncontrollably growing black holes consume Earth from inside. CERN scientists guarantee that any resulting black hole would be erratic and disappear right away. But the very prospect has sparked discusses worries and astonishment at the ability we possess to comprehend how the LHC may produce a black hole, take into account the basic particle mechanics. Accelerators in the event of proton collision at almost as fast as light, the energy. Massive warping of spacetime has been unleashed. In the field of quantum physics, oneself. When the universe's laws are both unpredictable and sophisticated, there is a hypothesis that there could be hidden dimensions. These realms exist inside our universe. The collisions of the LHC might be used, them forming a funnel of gravity. It even creates a small black hole. Prominent researchers such as the late Stephen Hawking has provided feedback on these potentialities in his works. He cautioned various situations in which the high boss could become unstable at very high energies levels. This volatility may result in a cosmic event is catastrophic vacuum decay that may destroy not just Earth but the whole cosmos. As we go to investigate these mysteries that we must traverse, striking a delicate balance between the pursuit of understanding with the recognition of possible dangers associated with vacuum decay is chilly. There is a phase involved. Shift in the quantum state of the cosmos. Field capable of radiating outward at the speed of light, destroying all things. On its course, the potentiality, although distant, has been proposed by reputable physicists like Sir Stephen Hawking and, in his book on the future, Martin Rees. This is described by prospects for humanity scenario as the last existential danger, one that highlights the fragile harmony between human curiosity and accountability. While CERN has put strict safety procedures into place, both are still evoked by the LHC's experiments. Awe and fear at the development of circumstances similar to the Big Bang advances our knowledge of physics to its limitations, but it also serves as a reminder of the scientists have a great duty while addressing the powers of such magnitude, weighing the benefits and hazards. The tests carried out at CERN include not taken lightly after years of careful preparation. Simulations and peer-reviewed research has established the foundation for each test carried out at Brian Cox has personally addressed the LHC public concerns, highlighting that the LHC's energy output is far fewer than those found in nature in collisions of cosmic rays inside our CERN's scientific strategy in the atmosphere committee has thoroughly examined the LHC safety, determining that even the most severe situations, such as the micro-black hole creation, poses no danger. These black holes pose, if they are formed, would vanish quite immediately because a expected phenomena is Hawking radiation by Stephen Hawking, but doubts continues in some areas of the critics of the scientific community contend that these safety measures' theoretical character assurances allow for uncertainty, yet the likelihood of catastrophic occurrences are insignificant compared to the risks to our world and maybe the cosmos as a whole are unfathomably high ethical standards. This presents a serious ethical challenge, questions that humanity ought to ask, experiments that include even the smallest chance of an existential catastrophe. Are the possible benefits of knowing the dark matter quantum, gravity, or spacetime's intrinsic value? The potential repercussions that history has shown that scientific advancement often includes the possibility of nuclear. For example, technology brought both the production of energy and the spectrum of atomic warfare is comparable to the LHC is a two-edged sword that holds the promise of innovations that could reinterpret how we see the universe while posing difficulties that assess our ability to anticipate and warning a doorway to discovery. In spite of the LHC already has these worries, produced groundbreaking findings that in 2012, the Higgs boson was discovered, verified the mechanism's existence. That makes particles mass a significant advancement in continuing studies in particle physics at CERN is still investigating mysteries such as antimatter from dark matter and the matter and antimatter imbalance. In the cosmos, these findings has real-world uses that go far beyond dark understanding in theoretical physics. For instance, matter might transform energy generation in astrophysics and even our strategy for space travel. The LHC reminds us of humanity's insatiable curiosity and its ability to push the boundaries of knowledge for a better tomorrow. Considerable ambiguity because the LHC keeps run and new initiatives such as the future. The Circular Collider FCC is scheduled to discussions on their ramifications will continue to exist. These amenities are evidence of the inventiveness of humans, although they also call for humility in the face of the cosmos is enormous and strange, and nobody knows, and plenty of unexpected turns in our quest for. Though it is a noble endeavor, comprehending must be balanced with consideration for the factors we look for when standing on the question we must pose at the edge of discovery. How far are we willing to go as individuals in our endeavor to comprehend the universe? Radiation peddling would be an overview of the massive marvel into the whole, and then left. Some have speculated further that the trials of LHC may provide access to another world or facet of this concept, yet often disregarded by the mainstream. Researchers have captured people's interest of several people and has become a topic of fear, curiosity, and even folklore. What exists outside of our universe? Might we unintentionally unleash beings or abilities because we are unable to understand? Opening and the entrance to hell has even been fanning was sensationalized in the media. The uncertainty flames. However, how did this concept originate and what does it signify when considering scientific investigation? The idea of in physics, parallel dimensions are not new. String theory is a top contender for it. According to the unified theory of everything, there could be more than what is known. 3 spatial dimensions, and one of these extra dimensions might be compressed or concealed from our perception, although hypothetically they could be accessed or made public under severe Circumstances today see the LHC as doors with cosmic keys that have been sealed from the beginning of written history. When protons collide at energies in the past, never accomplished on Earth before, might theoretically produce waves or waves that examine these concealed dimensions if they are present, that they may be revealed by LHC before we arrive. Gone crazy with speculative thinkings. Vital to comprehend that while because LHC is so strong, there is no conclusive proof that it will create a doorway to an other universe and let hell itself by oneself. Yet the attraction of the unknown, paired with the enigmatic character of, according to quantum physics, such concepts will keep the people captivated. Should we be concerned about our imagination? The possible risks associated with the LHC. It's easy to get carried away with sensational headlines and concerns of a cosmic catastrophe. However, in practice, the CERN scientists are well aware of the dangers involved. They have taken several safety measures to guarantee the security of their experiments and keep an eye on and assess their work as rigorously as possible to maximize the possibilities. Advantages of the study: the advances in our comprehension of the cosmos, the finding of new particles and the investigation of dark. The LHC is a very remarkable substance, is not only evidence of human inventiveness as well as a glimpse into the very center of the cosmos, yet similar to any significant advancement in science, carries a certain amount of danger, which we must approach it by combining awe with honor and be mindful of the Large Hadron Collider stands for the forefront of scientific investigation in which theoretical physics and experimental reality collide in this ability to respond to basic inquiries about the cosmos, including the causes of mass and the characteristics of darkness. Despite intensive testing, matter remains unparalleled. Precautions and accurate computations. There is still uncertainty surrounding the LHC, and fear among some due to the tremendous the machine's size and the energy it produces is all motivating, and each new experiment provides access to unexplored scientific domain. However, the majority scientists continue to have faith in there are safeguards for LHC experiments. Unquestionable doubts: what if fresh, unexpected events arise that provide difficulties? Our knowledge of physics as well as the LHC pushes the rules of the universe, limits of human understanding, and challenges the boundaries of our authority over the natural universe as collisions between particles recreate circumstances that haven't existed since the Big. The deep nature of these existential issues are raised via experiments on the possible repercussions for PO of altering the fundamental structure of the. Despite the universe, the LHC's particle physics accomplishments have been revolutionary, resulting in the finding of the Higgs boson improved our knowledge of the conventional model and provide avenues for possible innovations. It may change the way we use technology. Future: in spite of the dangers, the quest for understanding continues to be one of humanity's greatest. Ambitiously pursues the path of scientific advancements are seldom made without danger, and the LHC is no different. Operations explore the physical realms, when the use of intuition is no longer applicable. For many years, physicists have attempted to comprehend the underlying forces of gravity, nature, electromagnetic, and the weak nuclear power and the potent nuclear force, each of which is essential in matter structure. The LHC has been crucial in providing hints that advance the development of a cohesive theory of anything in which these forces may be unified under a single structure. As mankind continues to examine these frontiers and the characteristics of the tests have brought up significant moral issues. Might progress in particle physics results in unanticipated consequences for our world, maybe even the whole of reality itself? Answering these questions is challenging, and they need to be carefully considered. the wider ramifications of scientific advancement, such as the development of unusual particles or the investigation of high energy levels, might show undiscovered facets of the cosmos, yet they furthermore run the danger of causing new events that are difficult to forecast. The quest for scientific understanding in these enigmatic realms may motivate both fear and exhilaration as discoveries unfold. Humanity has to face the accountability for making sure that growth is directed by discernment, care, and an awareness of the possibilities. Repercussions. Some contend that our knowledge of quantum physics is not yet mature and that the LHC's experiments that function inside the field subatomic particles might eventually lead to surprising findings using extensive repercussions, while in the end, LHC's experiments are intended to provide insight into some of the most important physics problems. They also compel us to face an important one facet of human nature is the want to often test the limits of what is known without really realizing the possibilities. Results of the investigation. The hope is that the findings of the LHC will result in a deeper comprehension of the cosmos. However, there will always be some component of uncertainty as we continue to unclear as the LHC proceeds with its innovative job. It also acts as a reminder that everything is interrelated between the advancement of science and the experiment's social responsibility. Carried out on a May Day at CERN, transform domains outside of physics, such as a material science for energy generation and medicine, by researching particles and these interactions. Researchers may open up new approaches to energy harvesting, might possibly find new types of materials that may revolutionize technology as we understand it, but the possibility of both remarkable advancements and unexpected. There are always difficulties with the fragile, striking a balance between venturing into the unknown and controlling the hazards that are present calls for alertness. When humanity turns its attention to the future, navigation is essential. This route carefully, making sure that we explore the universe's marvels with modesty and reverence for the unforeseen repercussions of our behavior.